What is up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Blade. It's your boy, Big Homie BIIZ. Here's the Razor's Krill riding the wave. I thought this was rollerblading, but apparently we surfing out here. We're talking blading here every single week. You know the jingle by now, unless you're new. And if you're new, consider subscribing and following. Also, like this video and share it with the homies. Someone said they don't like the 2-minute intro, so I'm gonna take note of that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take note of that, and I'm gonna bring it up at our next brainstorming meeting. I want your voices to be heard here. Let's not waste any more time and get into these products. I mean, unless you wanna talk. You doing okay? Boots first. Always boots first. If you got them, flaunt them. Jeff Dallas gets his second pro boot, first one for his new boot sponsor, Trigger. They are keeping the puffy skate alive, man, I tell you. The gray, black and white setup is really sleek and reminds me a lot of his USD Carbon Free. We're not gonna talk about the past, this is the present. And we're gonna take this and go to the future. This is a weird segue. Pre-orders are available now, but the sizes are kind of limited, ranging from sizes 7 to 11 and a random 10.5, which is great for people who need a 10.5. But anyways, make sure you check these out if you're part of the Puffy Boot gang, for real. No idea when these things are shipping, but when I know, you will know, because I will tell you. We are talking about Adapt Skates again, and listen, I don't want to hear it from you motherfuckers, okay? As soon as they stop doing dope shit, we will stop talking about them. But here we are again, because they're doing dope shit. They have a brand new skate dropping called the GTB Hyperskate, created for the beast on big wheels, Bill Stoppard. If you don't know who he is, it's because you live in the skate park. He be in the streets, skating real fast. So you have to be there to see him. You feel me? You can't see him in the park because he's in the streets. The setup looks amazing. The combo pack comes with an 84 flat setup and a 3x100 setup, which is amazing that they hook you up with so much urethane. The skate also comes with 3D SLS printed removable sliders that can be used for stalls or slides. Anything you want to do with this skate, you can just do it. I've been super impressed with the amount of work that Adapt's been putting in since Winter Clash, and I'm glad that they're able to give big wheel skating a place to shine. And Bill is the one to do it, like to keep them shining, because this man, he fast. Dead and Bacemint are teaming up again, but this time with the center ramp. They're dropping an extremely fire wheel, the Sakura. Looks like it's gonna be their standard 58mm wheel. There's no other specs that they talk about, but this pink and white colorway is going crazy, boy, I tell you. And Moonshine just dropped the pink antis. Look, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I'm just gonna lead by example. These things are dropping April 9th, this Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so set your clocks. You know how you set your clocks for them sneaker drops? Do it for these as well. I am not gonna know how to act when these things drop. Can you imagine the setups? Jesus. Let's talk about hardware. We don't really get to do that much because not that many people making hardware out here. Fruit Tech hardware. It's hardware, but with flavor. Their words, not mine. I'm just reading from their page. Still fire though. They've been making these complete boot kits with every replacement bolt for your skates, and I mean every bolt. And I'm not saying some generic bolts that may or may not fit in every skate. I mean every bolt for your exact skate. They have complete kits for Rossi's Fifth Elements, Adapt Brutals, 908s, Razors SLs, even the Locas, with more being added as the boots get diagnosed. At a really decent price, I might add. For every bolt, it's like really good. I think that this is a genius idea and a great way to get the extra mileage out of your skates. Blading on the Brain has a video reviewing the hardware. I'm gonna link to that in the description of this video as well. Make sure you check that out, as well as the Fruit Tech website. I know you've been skating with a sole plate bolt missing. I know this, and you wanna know how I know? Because I am. Last piece of product news is also kind of the coolest. We have the Able Sling from Functional Lab Clothing. From the first picture, you're like, Biz, why are we even talking about this? It's just a bag. But then I hit you with this and you're like, oh, okay, tell me more. This bag is a really stylish way to hold your skates when you're on the go, and your shoes when you're on the go. I don't know if that worked or not, but we're here. They even have a model with magnetic straps. Pre-orders are limited. I think tomorrow is the last day that you can try for these. But if you pick one up, let me see it when it comes in. I'm really interested in this. If the pre-orders sell out and people are hyped on it, it might push them to make another round, who knows? Rollerblading is on the come up, and you know this when people that aren't directly a part of blading are creating accessories for our sport. It's pretty tight. All right, that's gonna do it for products. Let's do some wheels and deals because this shit is cracking this week. Like for real, for real. You want the good news or the sad news? Let's get the sad news out of the way. Montre Livingston, the GOAT, after 7 years has left USD. I thought it was fake because he posted the announcement on April Fool's Day. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till April 2nd to take this seriously. But the post didn't go away, so here we are. But this is not a game, this is not a drill, this is real life, people. Montre has dipped. In his IG post, Montre talks about how it's all love between him and the Universal Skate Design brand. It then put together some of his favorite banger skating USDs and reminds us all that he really is the GOAT. Some of y'all be forgetting to put respect on my man's name, but do it. But anyways, he did hint to something new in the works, and I don't know what it is, so don't ask me. But it's Montre. Anywhere he goes, he's gonna fucking kill it. So your boy's not worried. Because the Lord tooketh, the Lord must giveth, and the Lord gaveth us. Fuck. Michael Witzmann is on USD. That was a really weird, I didn't like it. We're just gonna move on now. Yes, the Austrian destroyer has been added to the USD team roster and is a big step up from his Remedies days, for real. My man's hit the ground running, or I mean skating, with his announcement edit. I mean, 540ing through a hole like that? You think I can even fit through there? Maybe. Maybe not. It was a big hole, but anyways, I really hope they treat the homie right and gives him the space to shine because he's really dope and deserves that. The Red Eye Ground Crew got a little bit bigger this week as they let the homie Evert join the squad. Just to give you a scope of how good this man is, here's a clip. Red Eye has a ton of dope people riding for them, a bunch of different disciplines and styles. It's good to see them adding more to the team and just, you know, becoming a melting pot of all these great skaters. I hope that this gives me an Evert profile as well because my body is ready. Matty V is on BHC and it rhymes, so you know it's fine. Oh shit, I'm too hot, kid, I can't stop it. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm a news show host. Not a damn hippity hopper. Yes, Matty V is on BHC wheels and they go together like peanut butter and jelly. He's got a 4.5 minute announcement edit on the gram that's just all fire. The kid is just too smooth. I've watched it like 5 times. That's like 22.5 minutes, but it was worth it every single second. Congrats to the homie for sure. I can't wait to see more big things. All right, that's it for the tea of the week. Good tea, earthy, strong, goes down smooth. Let's get into these videos. Bladerunion did it again. With the help of the Patreons, they funded a new project, and no, it's not Pokemon cards. It's a brand new edit by Tim Adams called Sinner. I'm gonna be really real with y'all, okay? I may be a biased son of a bitch, and some of y'all completely agree with that statement a little too strongly, but this is the edit of the week, maybe the month, not the year, because we're only 4 months into this shit, and I don't wanna give this edit too much pressure. But for damn sure the quarter. This is for sure one of those edits where you're gonna have to pause, rewind, and watch that shit again. Especially the way this shuffle came into play, bruh. Make sure you check this out. It should be at the top of the list of your skating homework this week. And don't come back next week without having seen this. I'll know. The Brazilian world wonder, Danilo Senna, is back at it again, making us all dizzy. I had to lay down after that edit, for real. I was just, oh my God. Danilo gives us a quick 2-minute edit, but that shit is jam-packed. I thought I was halfway through like a 10-minute edit. I was like, what, there's only like a minute 40? What? How? Make sure you check this out for real. My man's hits a 1260 and a 1620 in the same edit. Not even in a video game would you have such disrespect. Our Blade brothers across the pond, as no one actually says in real life, has an edit out for the homie Elliot Provan that is really good, called Delicate. And I like that title because there is nothing delicate about this edit. It is aggressive. Aggressive rollerblading. That's really only funny for one of the homies, so I just threw that in there for him. You're welcome. I've always liked Elliot skating. I liked his section in posture, I like his skating on the gram, and I'm liking his skating again. Make sure you check this edit out, and shout out to Wheel Scene, man. They just be making cool content, great podcasts, don't be bothering nobody. I'm here for it. Brent Trinidad can never say, look ma, no hands, with his newest project that hit this week called Let Us Play. If you don't know, because you live under a rock, Brent is one of the few rollerbladers that incorporates parkour moves into his rollerblading. With the GOAT being Matula too, but we're not here to talk about him right now. It makes for some really unique skating. With this kind of skating, the amount of spots you can hit triples. This edit talks about his love for art and fashion, but at a minute 42, we get into what my man calls blade core. Check this thing out, it's pretty cool. All right, that's gonna do it for video. Some pretty dope stuff coming down the pipe. As we intro the next section, I'm gonna watch that Tim Adams edit one more time, okay? So, do what you gotta do. Go ahead and get social or whatever. We're gonna start this off with Piotek's crazy ender. An ender at the beginning. I write this, but I still don't know who writes this shit. Mike Torres gives us a random assortment of really good skating. From park to street that needs way more views from you guys. Mike is usually behind the camera, so when he steps in front, I wanna make sure that he gets the same views that his edits get. So yeah, do that. The roller skate twins are back at it again. Every time their skating hits my timeline, I just get so happy because they look so happy. Every time I see them, I just want to help them lock their soul grinds. But then I realize that they're creating their own tricks, so I better give them some respect. The new edit starts with them cheering while they're getting dragged on their box, and then it just takes off. I swear this trick is like a negative tabernacle, and you can't even have a negative tabby. So I don't even know what to think. Make sure you check this out. It's such a fun watch and just will get you when you're like happy feels. Just in case you were wondering, the Puerto Rico skate scene is alive and well. The Them Skates Puerto Rico page slid in my DMs with a new edit they have out on the gram. That's pretty cool, you should check it out. This park looks really fun. I've only been there in Skater XL, but that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother day. For sure, peep this and give the scene some love. I really need to come session with y'all for real, but Puerto Rico is probably one of those places I'll never leave. Find me a wife and settle down, simple living. Phill Gripper has a quick minute with some clips from Soul Ride Skate Park. Not like that, much better than that. Phill has always been killing it, so I'm glad I have evidence to back that shit up. And with that, I give it to you. You're welcome. It's my job here, it's what I do. We're gonna end this section with proof that Sean Smith has too much damn time on his hands. How and why would you even build this thing, let alone lace this trick on it? All right, I think that's gonna do it for this week in Blade. Make sure you like this video and comment your favorite news below. As always, make sure you're following Bladerunion.com to keep up to date with everything happening in the blading world. I have to say it because last week they were Poke Union, so some of y'all forget where you need to go for your blade news, okay? They also have a Patreon, so if you want to support them or this show directly or help fund projects like the Tim Adams edit that I'm gonna watch again, hit that link in the description. Also, make sure you're following my link tree to get all the Twib updates, skating, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm doing so much random stuff. You never know what's gonna hit, so you wanna be first in line. You know, hit the like and share with your friends and do all the stuff that the internet people ask you to do all the time. For this week's ender, here's a disaster star that could have been a disaster if anything went wrong. Why'd you go straight to star, man? Like, you didn't try soul to fill it out? Is there a clip of soul? Just roll the clip.